Hey folks, Jeff Eubanks. Eubanks Family Homestead, or hobby homesteading, seems to be a way of life around here. We're out in the bee yard kind of early this morning. It is, well, 9:57, that's not real early, but July 5th, hope everybody had a nice July 4th. I got two little things I'm gonna go over. This hive right here, the last swarm, wild swarm that we caught from up in Talking Rock, it was placed on the wood line of a pasture, and there's a video all about it, but it was in the woods, so we were able to bring in hive beetles, and this is the only hive out of all these that I have enough hive beetles that I see them. I'm sure there's probably hive beetles in all of them, but this one, when I've been taking this lid off, man, they've been scurrying. So we're gonna, I did a little test Saturday. We're gonna see what it has produced. Give them a little smoke to calm my bees. Hive beetle. Dead hive beetle. Just one. I killed, I bet you, 15. Oh, no, yeah, here's one that I killed the other day. I bet you when I put this piece of dryer sheet in here, non-scented dryer sheet, I bet I killed 15 that day. Here's one that was dead. That was one that dead. So, but what you can do, you can get non-scented dryer sheets and shred them up like so, and lay them on top of your main, your top frames here. And the beetles with their hard shells will get caught in here, especially if the bees start chewing at this like it looks like they've done right there, trying to dismantle it to get it out of the hive. But the key is non-scented. You don't want to bring any type of fragrance into the hive you don't need. So we're going to have to let this soak, as the crab fishers would say, a little bit longer. Now the bees are not up here in this super. I only have this on here for ventilation. These bees are doing well though. They have a lot of nectar still in the hive from where we brought them from Talking Rock. So that's one way you can try to take care of hive beetles. All right, now the next thing we're going to look at is a late season swarm from one of my hives. And I put them in this box right here and kind of forgot about them for about 2 weeks. Didn't forget about them, just didn't have time to mess with them. So they drew comb on this lid here. And I had to get kind of creative to do something and try to salvage the comb. Had to get it where I could check it. Now you can come look. There's a lot of bees in this hive. Bumblebee, where'd that rascal come from? He dead now. Now the other day when I went in this hive, I found the queen. She's doing great. I want you to look here. I put that super on upside down. What a dummy. Once again, that's just for some space. Now, let's see here. Put a little smoke down in there. These are pretty calm bees. And I know y'all saying, what's that paper on top? Well, I'm going to explain that too. But I want to show you something. I'm working kind of fast because our batteries on our phone, on our mic's not charged too well. This was a piece of comb that they had drawn on top of this board. You see those marks right there? Well, it was flimsy, and everybody said, you can't save comb like that. Well, guess what? I did. Look here, they come in here and attach it. See my fishing string where I attached it? So you can do things sometimes, even though the common knowledge says you can't. All right, girls, I'm gonna get that one piece of. Ow! No, I didn't get stung and stuck myself in my dad's blame knife. So, but there's one of them that I put on that's a shallow frame. That's not even a medium. That's a shallow. And let me tell you folks, it wasn't easy trying to secure that flimsy frame, wax inside this frame, but I managed to get it done. And you can see over here on the side, they've attached it. So it can be done. You can attach fresh, really, really white comb, but you really have to work to do it. And you can't really do it with the bees on it. So anyway, I want to show you that. Now, back to, blast it, that whole thing coming loose, ain't it? Get down in there. Get back to what we want to talk about here with this piece of, this right here is sandwich bag paper. Now this was one of my late season swarms from a established hive here. And I've been supplementing them with granulated sugar. And see what they do to stuff? They'll just chew it up. And I'm supplementing them because, like I said, late season swarm. Watch these bees, honey, don't let them come up on you. Late season swarm, we don't have a lot of nectar going on right now. So I went into my hive and there was no nectar to really speak of. So I started supplementing their food source about a week and a half ago, I guess. And I'm using cardboard this time. But during the winter, I started using the campfire method. Mountain campfire. I think just pouring straight granulated sugar into the hive. And it worked good. And guess what? It works now. So that's what I've been doing. I've got 3 hives that swarmed late. I'm sorry, 2 hives that swarmed late, and then a small hive that just hadn't built up a lot. So all you do is put something on your top bars. This is the sugar that I would make sugar water out of. You just pour it in there just like that. I like this because granulated sugar, in my opinion, don't have the aroma that liquid sugar has. And liquid sugar will cause these larger hives to start robbing out a smaller hive. Now this is the ticket. It's a spacer. It's what's that, 3/4 inch thick. And I've got the I think that's number 2 hardware cloth. It's got 1/8 openings on it. People use them for their bottom boards. But what you can do, you can put that right on top, just like so. And then you don't have to go into the hive to feed it. You just pour it right there, falls right through, boom. Your feeding inspection doesn't disrupt the bees hardly any. So, and like I said, this super is only here for some space to try to cool the hive a little bit because it's bearding pretty bad. This is a wore out super, folks. I want you to look here what I did. I come in here and used wood glue and sawdust to build that up so I could use this thing some more. Now over here on this corner, I actually cut out the bad rotten place and glued in another piece and trimmed it up. Well, really I trimmed it up then glued it in. So I've got a few more years of use out of this. This is a shallow. I don't use shallows, but for what I'm using it for right now, it's working great. Just add some cooling space for the hive. Now y'all get out of there, because once I put you on there, you won't be able to get out. And see, now if you want to come out here and feed your bees, you don't have to dress up when it's all nice and hot. Now they're just trying to get out, but they will take this. We'll come out here later, or I will, and take a video, and I'll get them, and they'll just be all over it, licking it up. So there you go, folks. That's one way you can supplement your bees without using sugar water. And sugar water attracts ants. And like I said, if you spill a little bit of it, oh Lord, you got a problem then, because these other hives, now the rest of them are doing good. They don't need any supplemental feeding, and they're doing great. We're gonna pull some frames next weekend, little honey harvest. I know some folks have already done 2 or 3, but we're not not up to that right yet with our little project here. But everybody seems to be doing good. We're not having a lot of problems with anything. So we're just trying to, we're in sustaining mode now. I'm not going to pull all the honey off any of my hives. I'm only going to take partial bits because this honey that they produce is a lot more nutritious for them than any sugar water you can make. So that's it in a nutshell. Just want to come out here and show you some of this stuff. So y'all be cool, y'all be safe. Hope everybody had a good 4th of July. We had a good one. My neighbors, with all their fireworks, didn't set the woods on fire, didn't burn down nothing, so that's good. So you want me to puff that or something? She was reaching for it. I don't know why. Anyway, so anyway, y'all take care and come see us when you can. Bye bye. Okay, so we're back like 30 minutes later. I want to show y'all. Golly, that sun is horrible trying to make a film video. I don't know if y'all can see those bees working on that sugar. I've got sunglasses on and it's bright, and I got sugar blindness too, but they're not hauling it out, they're eating it. So there you have it. Bees will eat granulated sugar in the summertime, and you know, there's still a little bit of vegetation left with flowers. The clover is still blooming. When I mow it, about 2 or 3 days later, it starts putting on seed heads again. So there you have it, folks.